Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a super important topic, how to save money in your 20s. Look, I get it. You're young, you're finally out on your own, and you want to enjoy life. But trust me, building solid financial habits early on is crucial for long-term success. It's going to make a massive difference in your life down the road. These practical tips will help you do just that, so let's get started. The first step to saving money is knowing where your money is going. It sounds simple, but you'd be surprised how many people have no clue what they're spending their hard-earned cash on. Are you spending $500 a month on eating out, $200 on clothes you don't wear? You won't know until you track it. Luckily, we live in a time where technology makes this super easy. There are tons of apps out there like Mint, Personal Capital, and EveryDollar that can help you track your income and expenses. Or if you're old school like me, a simple spreadsheet works wonders too. The key is to find a system that works for you and stick with it. Let's talk about debt, specifically credit card debt. It's a topic that many people shy away from, but it's crucial to understand its impact on your financial health. Credit card debt can sneak up on you, and before you know it, you're in over your head. It's not just about the money you owe, it's about the long-term consequences that can affect your financial stability and peace of mind. This is one of the biggest wealth killers out there, and it's not just because of the amount of money you owe. It's the stress, the anxiety, and the constant worry about how you're going to make your next payment. It's the feeling of being trapped in a cycle that you can't escape from. And it's so easy to fall into the trap. You see something you want, you swipe the plastic, and boom, you're in debt. It feels so simple and convenient at the moment, but the reality is far from it. Each swipe adds up, and before you know it, you're looking at a balance that seems impossible to pay off. It's a slippery slope that many people find themselves on, often without even realizing it. You see something you want, you swipe the plastic, and boom, you're in debt. But the problem is, that little swipe comes with a hefty price tag high interest rates. These rates can quickly turn a small purchase into a significant financial burden. It's not just the cost of the item you're paying for, it's the interest that keeps adding up month after month, but the problem is, that little swipe comes with a hefty price tag high interest rates. We're talking about rates that can be as high as 20%, sometimes even 30%. These rates are designed to keep you in debt, making it incredibly difficult to pay off your balance. The longer you carry a balance, the more you end up paying in interest, and the harder it becomes to get out of debt. We're talking 20%, sometimes even 30% interest. That means if you're only making minimum payments, you're basically throwing money away. The minimum payment is designed to keep you in debt for as long as possible, ensuring that you pay the maximum amount of interest over time. It's a vicious cycle that can be incredibly hard to break. That means if you're only making minimum payments, you're basically throwing money away. Each month, a significant portion of your payment goes towards interest, not the principal balance. This means that your debt isn't really decreasing, and you end up paying much more than you originally borrowed. It's a frustrating and demoralizing experience that can take a toll on your mental and emotional well-being. My advice? Avoid credit card debt like the plague. It's not worth the stress, the financial strain, or the impact on your overall well-being. If you can, use cash or a debit card for your purchases. This way, you're only spending money you actually have, and you won't have to worry about interest rates or minimum payments. It's a much healthier way to manage your finances. If you have it, make it your top priority to pay it off as quickly as possible. Create a budget, cut unnecessary expenses, and focus on paying down your debt. The sooner you can get rid of your credit card debt, the better off you'll be. Not only will you save money on interest, but you'll also free yourself from the stress and worry that comes with being in debt. And if you're thinking about getting a credit card, think long and hard about whether you really need it. Consider the potential consequences, and whether you're prepared to handle the responsibility. Credit cards can be useful tools if used wisely, but they can also be dangerous if not managed properly. Make informed decisions and prioritize your financial health above all else. Chapter 3. Your emergency fund, the financial safety net. Life is unpredictable, right? One moment, everything seems to be going smoothly, and the next, you're hit with an unexpected expense that throws your entire budget off balance. It's in these moments of uncertainty that having a financial safety net becomes crucial. Your car could break down, leaving you stranded and in need of costly repairs. Imagine being on your way to an important meeting or picking up your kids from school and suddenly your car won't start. the stress and inconvenience are compounded by the financial burden of fixing the issue. You could lose your job, a scenario that many have faced, especially in recent times. The loss of a steady income can be devastating, and without a backup plan, it can lead to a downward spiral of debt and financial instability. The job market can be unpredictable, and finding new employment might take longer than expected, or your dog could eat something he shouldn't have and need an emergency trip to the vet. These things happen, and they often come with hefty bills. As a pet owner, you want to ensure your furry friend gets the best care possible, but unexpected veterinary expenses can strain your finances. And they always seem to happen at the worst possible time. It's as if life has a way of testing our resilience when we're least prepared. The stress of dealing with these emergencies can take a toll on your mental and emotional well-being, making it even more challenging to navigate through tough times. That's where your emergency fund comes in. This dedicated pool of money is designed to cover those unexpected expenses, providing a buffer that allows you to handle emergencies without derailing your financial goals. It's not just about having money set aside, it's about having peace of mind. This is your financial safety net, your peace of mind. Knowing that you have a cushion to fall back on can significantly reduce the stress and anxiety associated with financial uncertainties. It allows you to focus on resolving the issue at hand rather than worrying about how you'll pay for it. It's money you have set aside specifically for unexpected expenses. This fund is separate from your regular savings or investments, ensuring that it's readily available when you need it most. Think of it as a financial first aid kit, ready to be deployed in times of need. Ideally, you want to have at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses saved up in your emergency fund. This might seem like a daunting task, but it's achievable with consistent effort and discipline. Start by setting small, manageable savings goals and gradually increase the amount as you become more comfortable. I know, that sounds like a lot of money, but consider the peace of mind it brings. Having a well-funded emergency fund means you won't have to rely on credit cards or loans, which can lead to high-interest debt and further financial strain. It's about building a solid foundation for your financial future. But trust me, it's better to have it and not need it, than to need it and not have it. The sense of security that comes with knowing you're prepared for life's unexpected twists and turns is invaluable. So start building your emergency fund today, and give yourself the gift of financial peace of mind. Chapter 4. Start investing now. Time is your greatest asset. Let's talk about investing. Now you might be thinking, investing? I'm just trying to pay my rent and not live off ramen noodles. But listen up, because this is important. The earlier you start investing, the better off you'll be in the long run. Why? 2 words. Compound interest. Compound interest is like magic. It's basically earning interest on your interest. The longer your money is invested, the more it grows exponentially. So even if you can only afford to invest a small amount each month, do it. Your future self will thank you. Chapter 5. Live below your means. The key to financial freedom. This principle is the cornerstone of building a secure financial future. It's about making conscious choices that align with your long-term goals rather than succumbing to short-term desires. This last tip is probably the most important one. Live below your means. It's a strategy that requires discipline and a clear understanding of your financial situation. By spending less than you earn, you create a buffer that can protect you from unexpected expenses and help you build wealth over time. It's a simple concept, but it's not always easy to do. The temptation to spend is everywhere, from online ads to peer pressure. It's crucial to develop a mindset that prioritizes financial health over immediate gratification. We live in a society that encourages us to spend, spend, spend. Advertisements are designed to make us feel like we need the latest gadgets, the trendiest clothes, and the most luxurious experiences. But this constant spending can lead to financial stress and debt. But if you want to achieve financial freedom, you need to resist the urge to keep up with the Joneses. It's about making choices that are right for you, not what society dictates. This might mean saying no to a night out or passing on the latest tech upgrade. Focus on your needs versus your wants. Needs are essentials like housing, food, and healthcare. Wants are things that are nice to have but not necessary for your well-being. By distinguishing between the two, you can make more informed spending decisions. Do you really need that new iPhone, or will your current one suffice? Often, our desires are driven by the allure of newness rather than actual necessity. By questioning these impulses, you can save significant amounts of money. Do you need to eat out 3 times a week, or can you cook at home more often? Cooking at home not only saves money, but also allows you to make healthier choices. It's a small change that can have a big impact on both your wallet and your well-being. Making small changes to your spending habits can make a big difference in the long run. By consistently choosing to live below your means, you can build a financial cushion that provides security and peace of mind. This approach not only helps you avoid debt, but also enables you to save for future goals, whether it's buying a home, starting a business, or retiring comfortably. Remember, financial freedom is not about how much you earn, but how wisely you manage what you have. Outro, your journey to financial success starts now. Thanks for watching. If you found these tips helpful, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more financial advice. Remember, your 20s are a crucial time to build a solid financial foundation. By following these tips, you'll be well on your way to achieving your financial goals. Don't forget, the journey to financial success isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. There will be ups and downs, but the key is to stay focused, stay disciplined, and keep learning. See you in the next video.